The Mariners lose by a score of 4-12. The Milwaukee Brewers take care of business, move to 6-2. The Mariners are now 4-6. This is the NW Sportscast post-game show, and the big thing in this one, Emerson Hancock did not have his stuff. His flat ball was flat, and his flat ball was flat. His fastball was flat. It did not move today at all, and the Brewers jumped all over it. Contreras went 4 for 5 with 2 home runs on the night and 5 RBIs, killed Hancock in particular. And, the Mariners lineup actually just started the game, looked pretty solid, got a few runs, were starting to kind of battle, only down 3-2 going into the bottom of the second, and then Hancock just did not have it. It's unfortunate for sure because 4-run ball game for the Mariners offensively, it's not great, but it could get the job done for sure. But Emerson Hancock did not have it. Colin Snyder leaves the game with an injury. All around, just not good stuff. When Josh Rojas has to pitch, that's when you know it's bad. I know Rojas is probably the best, the best position baseball pitcher in all of the MLB. But regardless, if he is coming to pitch, there are problems, and there were problems today. Hancock was not good at all, and, we can hate on the guy, but hey, this is kind of what you expected from Hancock at the start of the season. Obviously not to this degree, but his first start and his second start, if you kind of juxtapose them together, I think his mean or his average start will be closer to this than his first one. I don't think he's that good of a pitcher, guys. After he had his injury, he just hasn't had that same first-round stuff that the Mariners took him for in the first round. He's just not that good, and the Brewers saw something from his first start and capitalized on it. And now it's Hancock and that Mariners pitching staff to really go to the drawing board and help Hancock out and try to fix some stuff, tinker with some new pitches. Something's got to change there with Hancock. He did not look good at all today. Something else, Sebi Zavala. I was really disappointed by Zavala today. Not only does he go 0 for 4, but he gets, he allows 3 steals. If he just throws out runner in the first inning at second, that inning's over at 1-1, and maybe the whole trajectory of the game starts over. But when Zavala throws from the catcher position to second base, the ball is Mr. Loop-de-loop. It does not get in there fast at all. It takes its sweet time to get into second base. And unfortunately, in this one, Sebi Zavala just did not have his A game defensively or his A game on the attack. It's unfortunate. I was really disappointed by Zavala today, and he could have changed the outcome of the game in a positive way, and unfortunately, he changed the outcome of the game in a negative way for the Mariners. Top of the lineup, J.P. Crawford goes 0 for 4. Julio goes 1 for 3. He touches home plate once in the first inning. Samad Taylor gets subbed in for Julio. I don't think there was anything wrong with Julio Rodriguez. Looking around Twitter, and everything seems to be good, but I think it was just giving Julio kind of maybe a little bit of rest towards the end of the game there, not trying to get him extra reps when they're down by 10 runs. I think it's more closer to that, so I'm not worried about that. Jorge Polanco goes 1 for 4, but hey, hitting streak continues for Jorge Polanco. Good to see that. Mitch Garver gets another hit. He goes 1 for 4. Urias does not record an at-bat. Luke Raley goes 0 for 4. Dylan Moore, 1 for 4. Moore continues to get pretty much a hit every time he's in the lineup. And Josh Rojas, some positives, goes 2 for 3. And Canzone, the offensive player of the game, he goes 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a home run. So some good stuff there out of the bottom of the lineup, especially Rojas and Canzone. But this game was lost defensively, and specifically on the pitching staff. And Emerson Hancock, if you had to name one guy, Colin Snyder gave up a couple of runs, and Josh Rojas obviously did too. But Saucedo and Thornton, Saucedo went 2 2/3, gave up 0 earned runs, and Thornton gave up 0 earned runs in 1 inning of work. But overall, this was a disappointing game for the Seattle Mariners. It's tough. Instead of going 5-5 through your first 10, now you're 4-6, and all of a sudden the narrative of starting slow is starting to creep back in. I know we're still early. We're 10 games in, but hey, now 10 games in is about a 16th of the season. Now it's just about one game of the NFL. If you equate that, and these opponents that the Mariners have been playing have been very winnable. Red Sox, Guardians, and Brewers. You expect more than 4 wins. It's hard to really nitpick too much, but definitely wish the Mariners started a little bit faster. I really hope by the end of April we are above 500. I think it'll happen, but hey, nothing can be too sure. Very interested to see what will happen moving forward. Tomorrow, the Mariners have a little bit of rest tonight and then travel tomorrow, play the Blue Jays at Toronto. Should be a good one. 7:07 p.m. game. 3-game set with the Blue Jays. Hopefully, you look to take 2 or 3 there. We got Castillo on the bump. Will he get his first good outing of the year? Find out on the NW Sportscast, because that's all I got, guys. Tune in every single day for post-game shows after every Mariner game. Thank you so much for listening, watching, whatever you're doing. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe on the video. If you made it all the way to the end, you clearly enjoy the content a little. It would mean a lot to me and Levi if you did that. So thank you guys so much for watching. This is the NW Sportscast. See you guys.